hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Dragon 60, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on. 10 to 11. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks.
Daniels from the pistol. Hits his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Daniels back to throw. Brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Cadillac, let's go. Franco 80.
A run now with Prosky Merritt. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And 10 from the 41. They put a receiver in motion right. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Prosky Merritt on the carry. Open space inside the 40. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Krosky Merritt. 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 22, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Dart. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
The nose point after is good. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
To kick off for New York.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They run. run. It's Krosky Merritt. He's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
39-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring a 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Cowboy 80. 18, 5 years. Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. Rolling into enemy territory. Touchdown, New York! The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll get to work here. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Cut.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Dart from the pistol. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Gonna get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Dart now against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. Galloping inside the 40. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. On play action with Dart. That's incomplete left side. Malik Neighbor is the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Dart's looking at this third and long. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
Gano ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Red. Go.
They kick the running back in motion. Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Commanders trailing on the scoreboard. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adibo's got it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Here's 2nd and 11. Connects on the crosser. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
Tracy. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gets it again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
You know, ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, and that's their first. They'll 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. Now Daniels off the play action. Puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Fits it through the middle. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Gain out to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. This is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This finds Bellinger. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, clear start. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. He's got Bellinger. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. With a gun this time, here's Dart. Finds his target, Robinson. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes since breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the Commanders' 25-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street. Come on, man up.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. That's it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Dart. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Commanders 7. To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels setting up the play action. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step up. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New York Giants. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Scattergood on the ground. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, that puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Commanders 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And they give it to him. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Play action now. Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Punt team on the field. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. It's a fake direct snap to the up man. And he's caught before he can challenge for the 1st, so the fake doesn't work, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Driving forward with Scattergood. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Scattergood. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants are running them out of the building. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Has this at the 6. It is going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
And the Washington first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hurt. Cowboy 80.
Here's Koski, Merritt on a carry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's go.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
3rd and long for Daniels. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw.
And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play.
And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. 42 before they make the stop. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Hand off to Tracy. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
On the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go! 70 Lions.
On play action with Darts. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kane Madrano makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. The quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, come on. 6 the Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Steady.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Still has some space inside the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. So this one on the defense. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Buying some time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And pressure drives them backwards.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Going to set this up quick. Daniels, 3rd and goal. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Desperation time here on 4th. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Giants come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.